The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 27, Mayfield. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. It's a room to maneuver. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Nick Chubb hit 21.95 miles an hour on a long touchdown run in 2019. Fourth fastest in the NFL. And he flashed the big-time speed again there. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield throwing complete there to Hooper. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Mayfield finding Hooper there for a Cleveland first. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I'm playing my fucking Madden game. Fuck y'all.
Make it into the end zone.
Fuck y'all.
Down at the 28-yard line, so that it's bring it out of the end zone, gets him 3 more.
Can't wait to get it back. Need to figure out how I'm gonna keep my marriage.
Rivers going to bring the Colts up first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. That's pulled in by the rookie from USC, Michael Pittman. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Sheldon Richardson there to make the play.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style.
Like he said,
speed, elite power.
don't play fair.
Passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did at Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often in Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
And it's third down.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by the former Super Bowl MVP, Malcolm Smith.
Come on, Phillip.
Because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
Put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Julian Blackman bringing him down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
We try to create space for your running back. The first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll take it.
Probably online. Yeah, I got a text from him today.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Perky with the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Got Chrome. You had the dude in college that died living on Bevins. You had Husband. We had Gator in there.
And only able to get this to the 19.
Huns.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The
All
Colts
right.
come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, Rivers.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Pretty effective opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the touchdown run earlier, and if he pops more of these 10 to 20-yard carries, could be a long game.
Yeah, those types of explosive runs wear down a defense. I think they need to add more people to the box, closer to the line of scrimmage, force them to throw the football, and see if they can slow them down that way.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
At the 11-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. This will be caught at about the 6. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The reception good for 7. It's third down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure, a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. This defense had 3 interceptions last week. They're on pace for more than that here. 2 in the first half.
Do not adjust your set. This is not instant replay. This is a defense that is locked in. They're essentially running the routes for the receivers and turning them into the receivers themselves, aren't they? I mean, it is amazing what I'm seeing. Because the reactions of those guys back on the back 7, phenomenal.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of his end zone, Rivers. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there, getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor.
Come on, baby.
He is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Rivers. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Rivers on the money, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Carl Joseph up from his safety spot to make the play.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers under pressure.
Come on, left tackles. Didn't even get a chance to throw the fucking ball.
And with a big new contract, Myles Garrett in there to take him down. Well, that sack leaves Rivers and the Colts with a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Rivers.
Wow, Myles Garrett is destroying my team right now.
One mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. A minute 52 to play until halftime.
Let's go, fucking defense.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson. 12 yards there and a first down. They run. Chubb. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10.
It was not nice to force fucking Buckner.
Now left side on the swing pass. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing.
DeForest Buckner in the offseason.
From the gun, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the red zone now, Mayfield. Going to throw right side here, complete. And the Browns are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns. Touchdown. Austin Hooper, his second touchdown on the season, and the Browns add on to their lead. Boy, so if you are scoring at home, Charles, and God bless you if you are, but that's now 3 drives and 3 touchdowns.
So in a baseball game, wouldn't that wreak havoc on your scorecard?
Yes.
I mean, with all the action that's happening now, how they got here, whatever cliche you want to bring into it, they're locked into a groove, they're clicking on all cylinders. Bottom line, they're piling up the points.
And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half. What'd you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's put it.
That's crazy, man. Yep, he's going to be in.
Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 2, Rivers. Catch made here by Campbell. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That's Paris fucking Campbell. Let's fucking go.
Touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving. Extra point right down the middle, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Brown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Oh, dude, you can't play with chew clock on, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Still ended up with a solid game.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Right there,
this
finally.
play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Where the fuck is fucking DeForest Buckner?
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Well, you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself out.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, I'm just one big carry away.
Come on, Phillip Rivers.
That's a good start for him.
The rookie Michael Pittman, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Looking deep for Hilton. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts able to get this back within a touchdown. And his kick is good. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
3rd and 1.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Chubb.
There we go.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 32-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the carry is Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And again, it's Chubb. And it'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's caught at the 7-yard line. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Harkey's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, put a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a two-score game, so they need to get points out of it. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
A lot, bro. 4. Shit's crazy.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17
Yeah.
yards to go on second down.
I should, right?
Another try after the first down sack. Rivers. That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. First down, Rivers. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
First down.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. First and 10, Rivers. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Here's Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that's not. Oh, I was about to say.
Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll look to run with Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Play some fucking defense.
Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
I hear you.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? And give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Mayfield to throw. And he'll be hit.
Let's fucking go.
And that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. And he goes out right around the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this
Fucking Myles Garrett, bro.
Long for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness that defensive line is eating them alive.
5 to be exact.
And both guys were there when it falls incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Fuck
You
you,
don't
bro.
want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
So it looks like somebody made
Come on, bitch.
snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game, as now they've got it 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
This is so fucking corny. Fuck,
One
I
score
miss
down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yeah.
Now Rivers. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Kendrick Thompson picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.